Today on Softball 360, the Stadium Power Tour heats up as the Long Haul Bombers get ready to get it on.
Hi, I'm Natalie Kane, and today the Long Haul Bombers play their part in home run history, from a hill of Hall of Famers to home run haters.
The only players on the planet who can blast a softball 500 feet and beyond make plans for the finals. From Atlanta to St. Louis, the points battle's getting tight. Can Denny Crine and Team Mikan make up ground on early leader Easton? Will Combat's Johnny McCraw make his move to reclaim a championship? And later, check in with the World Softball League as the march to the Worth North American Championships continues. Those stories and more coming your way next. So heads up in the outfield. Softball 360 starts now.
Hey, softball fans, welcome to today's episode. Hey fans, welcome to Softball 360. Thanks for joining us again today. You know, the show all about the summer sport we love, softball. I'm your host, Natalie Kane, and today the Long Haul Bombers are heading south to St. Louis. It's a city of rich sports tradition and a neighborhood of Hall of Famers. Take a look at this.
Now this is a ballpark. Welcome to Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Sure, it's home of the world champs, and for sure, history and tradition do matter.
Long Haul Bombers are in St. Louis.
But there's so much more to this ballpark. Let's start with a great sightline and a clever mix of old school and modern design. Seats around 46,000 and has been setting attendance records since it opened in 2006. The Cards even brought their old scoreboard over from their former home, the old Busch Stadium.
This is my first time here. Hear nothing but good things about it. It's a beautiful park, so looking forward to going out and put on a show tonight.
Gorgeous stadium. It's first time I've ever been here. I mean, you stand at home plate, you see the arch in the background, you know, defending World Series champions here, and the crowds. I mean, we walk up, the crowds are standing down the street waiting to get in this place.
On game day, the fans come early. We're talking hours before the games to start getting ready for the biggest show in town.
I mean, the St. Louis fans are phenomenal. I mean, this is baseball heaven, and they welcome, you know, talent that comes in, whether it be the Long Haul Bombers or any type of youth baseball league that comes in and plays on the field.
St. Louis is a town that's not singing the blues. St. Louis is home to Anheuser-Busch. It's a town that celebrates the great athletes that are a part of Cardinal lore. And fans get a big dose of that every time they come to the ballpark. Taking a walk around Busch is like strolling through a sports history book. There's Lou Brock, Bob Gibson, Dizzy Dean, and of course, Stan the Man Musial. Selected as an All-Star a record 24 times, he remains one of baseball's all-time greatest hitters, and Stan's statue is a popular meeting spot at the third base entry. Today, the Bombers take the field amid the kind of sports heritage that most towns can only dream of. With a new ballpark, a world championship, and plenty of ice-cold bud, Busch Stadium is known by many baseball fans as baseball heaven. But today, it's as hot as the other place. 103 steamy degrees on the field.
We just walked out here about 30 seconds ago, and it feels like more like 130, so.
It's 197 degrees, though. At least we're in the shade right now.
Not that hot, but still darn toasty. So how will the big guys perform in the heat? Will teams Combat, DeMarini, and Louisville make a move on Easton's early lead? All the answers will come from the toasty turf at Busch Stadium.
Well, we'll have more from Busch Stadium in just a little bit. We'll answer a couple questions like, how are the Bombers going to do in 100-degree temps, and which 6 Bombers are going to make it to the finals in Miami? By the way, if you want to join them, check out softball360.com for more information on that. We've got lots more softball action coming your way, so stick around after this short timeout.
Still ahead, the heat is on in St. Louis as teams Combat, Louisville Slugger, and DeMarini step up to the plate. Later, the Stadium Power Tour heads south to Atlanta's Turner Field as the Bombers hit homers in the shadow of Hammer and Hank Aaron. Softball 360 is brought to you by Easton Sports. There is a difference. The difference is Easton. Louisville Slugger. Since 1884, the teams at the top swing Louisville Slugger. Miken Sports. Elite equipment for the elite player. By bpathletics.com. When you want the best in quality, service, and price, bpathletics.com. And by softballcenter.com, the site for major softball news. The best teams in the nation are gearing up for their chance to play at Frank Brown Park in sunny Panama City Beach, Florida. It's the home of the Worth North American Championships. The facilities are first class, and so are the prizes. Log on now to find out how your team can be a part of the action.